Hi, I'm Janelle Ocampo, board certified nurse practitioner. I've been working in aesthetics for over 19 years now. When I started, it was back in 2000, very early 2005. Then we only had Botox. With Botox, patients were very happy and they continue to be happy. It's the first FDA-approved neuromodulator that hit our US market. I believe it was FDA-approved back in 2002 and used off-label even before that. What's cool is there are a lot of other neuromodulators on the market since then. Some of those are Xeomin, Jeuveau, we've got Botox, Dysport, Daxxify, and we have one of the newest FDA-approved neuromodulators called Letybo. So Letybo is a neuromodulator that has been FDA approved in the US, but it's been around for a long time in Korea. That's what's exciting about it, is because we already know it's been tried and true and effective, and it's the #1 selling neuromodulator in Korea. And it's now hit the US. It hasn't been released yet. It is owned by Wrinkle Aesthetics, but it will hit the US soon. So far, with all the neuromodulators, they've been pretty similar. When it comes to Daxxify, it does last a little bit longer. For some people, it's not consistently the 6 months, but it looks like it is lasting longer or a little bit longer than some of the other neuromodulators. Besides that, a lot of the neuromodulators are very similar, and a lot of us have our personal preference when it comes to picking the neuromodulator. It's exciting to hear that in Korea, a lot of people pick Letybo, which is called Botox in Korea. I wonder, and I look forward to hearing more about why they pick that as the #1 selling toxin on the market. It looks to me very similar to Botox, so I wonder if there's going to be a better price point. With more neuromodulators on the market, I do think it does increase accessibility to other patients. Also, people that have a slight resistance to one may find that another neuromodulator is more effective. True resistance when it comes to any neuromodulator, typically none of them work. So we still haven't seen one that is different enough to be effective for people that have true resistances. And I don't think that this one's gonna be much different. What's interesting about Letybo is there's an active lawsuit out there. Medytox has sued Wrinkle Pharmaceuticals. They say that they have stolen their manufacturing process, their botulinum strain itself, and other trade secrets. This to me seems similar to what Evolus went through when Jeuveau came out. What's interesting is the difference is Letybo is the same neuromodulator that's been used in other countries for years now. It's been around, and this lawsuit is actually not that old. It's just a couple years old. We'll see what comes of this lawsuit. My understanding is that with Evolus and the ability to sell Jeuveau, they agreed to give Medytox royalties to allow licensing for use of Jeuveau in the US. In addition, Galderma is coming out with a new neuromodulator. What's cool about Galderma's new neuromodulator is that it's already going to come in the liquid form. What's cool about the new neuromodulator that Galderma is coming out with is that it's already reconstituted for us. We don't need to add any liquid into it. And what Galderma is saying is that's going to eliminate some of the potentials for potency issues because the reconstitution process isn't being left to us. Should be interesting to see how that works for us. If that saves us time, are we still needing to further reconstitute it? Do we get a tight enough dilution with the current reconstitution? I'm excited to see what else is coming on the market, and I look forward to trying Letybo when it's launched, probably in the next 3 to 6 months. As with fillers in the US, we've had more and more become FDA approved, which is great because in other countries there have been so many choices. But now we also see that there are too many choices for us to maintain and keep on our shelves. So what a lot of us has done is we've picked our favorites. We have those on the shelf. Those are the colors to our palette, and we can best treat our patients with those specific fillers. There are also so many choices when it comes to neuromodulators currently, and being that we have more and more that either have just been FDA approved or are on very close in the pipeline, we are going to have a lot of choices to choose from. Probably too many choices to keep in the office at one time. Most of us will probably just pick our few favorites, and I'm looking forward to more choices.